All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of the Messiah, Jesus, Yeshua. Guys, having some internet issues. Shalom, Ramgo. Make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get some viewers in here after that fiasco, because if we can get 750 likes, y'all, we're going to give a $500 giveaway. We'll be live soon, guys. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Well, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Guys, I don't know what's going on, I might be getting censored by good old the man himself. Good old SBF. I call him SMBF. Sam Manboob. Freed. It is kind of interesting that crypto people who hate banks put all their crypto in an exchange whose guy's name is Bank Man. And Sam, like Uncle Sam. Interesting. But anyway, guys, we are long right now. I'm in along. I want to be going over some technical analysis, talk about my targets, talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see who's in the chat right now. Shout out to J-Lo. Had to put his fib away in the store yesterday. Yeah, I always pull my fib out in public as well. Sometimes it can be embarrassing. But it's not the size of the fib that matters, guys. It's the functionality. And I actually want to go over that real quick. Because speaking of functionality of the fib, you know, the only long trade that I was interested in for the past week and a half was the CDW of the low, right? And I was going to be looking for my CDW confirmations, as you can see up here. And basically, I wanted to come in and take out that low at 15,450 and get a move up to there with bullish divergences on the 1 hour. So I kind of want to talk about the long trade and how I was able to get into that trade. Because this was the setup that I gave last week. Shout out to RLR. Yeah, let's pump it to 16.4, guys. Let's get it to 16.4. Shalom Institute. Shout out to Soli Soul. What's going on? Omar Sami. What's going on, brother? God bless you. Crypto Crank. What is going on, Crypto Crank? Crypto Crank. And shout out to dude named Vinny. Dude named Vinny. What is going on, bro? Shout out to Aaron G, an OG of the Jason Casper YouTube channel. Guys, make sure to like the video. Please, guys, like the video, share the video. Let's see if we can get some people in here, because I had to cut the stream, and that's really bad for the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys can like the video, share the video, let's see if we can get some viewers in here so we can finally give a 500 USDT giveaway. That's gonna be nice if we get to 750 likes, guys. So this was the trade setup that I was looking at in the Discord, guys. This was the trade setup that I was looking at in the Discord. And basically what happened was we did, in fact, come down to that low, and we got all our confirmations. So the way I trade, guys, is I come up with a plan. I wait for my confirmations. And if we get the confirmations, then we enter the position. So we can see that the confirmations I was looking for were bullish divs on the 1 hour time frame, bullish divs on the 12-minute time frame. And we absolutely did get that, right? On the 1 hour time frame, as we were coming down to that exact level, Market Cipher B was giving us a very bullish divergence, right? We can actually see here on the 1 hour time frame the bullish divergence. If we go to the 12-minute time frame, what do we see here? We can see that as we are coming down to that key area, we are seeing the momentum waves are getting higher. We can see money flow also is getting higher. Looking just like our good friend over here, we can see Glamorous over to the left. The deep momentum wave, the money flow getting higher. The not so high momentum wave right here on the right. And speaking of fib size, guys, we do have to check out how exactly this whole thing played out. So when we came down and we hit our level, we got our initial bounce. And then if we take out our fib, we pull the fib from the low to the high, that first high that we put in last night. And then we come down and we get a bounce from the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, which actually made for a good place for a re-entry or adding to the position right here. And when we came down to that area, if we take a look at our indicator Market Cipher B, we can see that we are getting a trigger wave printing here, as well as the money flow continuing to come up. In addition to that, if we check out coinalize.net here, we can actually see that we were getting some bullish CBD as we came down into that golden pocket. So if we pull out our fib, we come over here, pull it from the low to the high, and we always want to make sure that we are outlining the area in between the golden pocket and the 786. That is the area that we look for our retest after we bottom out. And we can see here that actually as we are bouncing from that area and consolidating here, we can see that the open interest is increasing and CBD is getting lower as we put in this higher low from the initial low right here. So we see the absorption. We came to our golden pocket level. We got all our confirmations on Market Cipher B. Makes for a good trade. So right now, guys, my next take profit is coming up quite soon. So you can see that I have some take profits that that will get hit here at around the the 16.4 to 16.6 level. Now, this is my my next take profit zone up in here, and here's why, guys. Here's why this is my next take profit zone. We come over to the Bitcoin chart, and when we're looking at these charts, right, we want to make sure that we're always identifying the sideways ranges, right? Whenever it comes to trading, the reason why the only trade I was interested in was a long from down here is because I'm looking at this as a sideways market, y'all. I'm literally looking at this as a sideways market, and I'm like, I want to buy low and sell high, right? I want to buy low and sell high, just like what my grandfather told me to do, right? My grandfather always told me, when I told him I was getting into investing, he said, well, son, you're getting into investing? Well, let me tell you a thing or two, all right, son? Well, investing's easy, okay? Son, all you got to do is buy low and sell high. Now, of course, when I got into trading, what did I do? I bought high and sold low. But we have to get out of that mindset, right? How do we identify what is high and low? We are going to be looking at sideways ranges and simply just marking out the highs and lows, right? And so we had this low marked out here. This is our volume profile. And by the way, guys, if you want to learn all this stuff, check out the course. There's a 25% discount on both courses, jasoncaspertrading.com, Black Friday sale, if you use the coupon code CFB. Also, if you do want to join the VIP Discord where we post the trade setups in advance, the levels that we're looking for, stuff like that, you can go to patreon.com/JasonCasper. Links are in the description. Also, Bybit is having a promotion right now, 0% limit fees if you use my affiliate link. I usually don't shill exchanges, but this is legitimately a good deal, guys. You don't have to have any amount of money to put in there. You just get 0% limit fees for 30 days. A pretty sweet deal. So, we came down to the low. We got our bullish confirmations. We even have it on the 4-hour time frame with the money flow coming up. So, where are the next targets that we're looking for? Well, the first area that I'm looking for is going to be this zone right here. If we take our Fibonacci golden pocket retracement tool from that last high to the low, we can see that it's coming in right in this zone here between the golden pocket around 16.5-ish and 16.8-ish. And this is going to be the center point of the range, right? So what we always want to do if we're in a long from the low, obviously I always lock in a profit first, guys. I always lock in a profit, move that stop loss to the profit, but then the next target should be the center point of the range here, and then our final target should be around the previous highs, which is going to be coming in up here, right? And then the next target that I would have would be taking out this high right here at around 18K. So the actual trade setup that I am looking at right now potentially is this right here, right? Long from the low, take profits along the way up. But yeah, I have take profits at around 18K because this is literally just buying low, selling high, guys. And then once we get to the highs, we look for shorts. Now, of course, there are areas along the way that we are looking for shorts as well. But this is definitely kind of what I'm looking at here, right? People are getting overly bearish right now. People are calling for 12K. They're saying we're coming down, we're coming down, we're coming down. Well, here's the thing, y'all. That very well may be. That very well may be. But who's to say that we're not going to range here a little bit more before we finally break down, right? This is where most of the money can be made, in these sideways ranges, right? So those are basically my next targets for this Bitcoin trade right here. And the next major area that we have to be aware of now is going to be this golden pocket. Now, let's zoom in a little bit to a lower term time frame and kind of take a look at what exactly is happening here. Okay, I'm going to go to the 12-minute, my favorite time frame. Now, we can see bearish divergences forming right here, right now. We can see bearish divergences forming on the 12-minute time frame, okay? What are bearish divergences? Bearish divergences are where the price is making higher highs like this, and especially if it's in some kind of like channel like that. Got to pick the nose. Sorry, not picking it, just scratching it. Just scratching it, guys. Don't get overexcited. And our momentum waves are getting lower like this. those are bearish divergences. Kind of like this picture here, right? When SBF, he gets a little wild sometimes. He likes to party it up in the Bahamas. And he'll hang upside down from the ceiling here when he's posing for some nice pictures. And notice the left man boob, right? Very high. Lots of, for some reason, the fat was distributed to the left side more on the boobs than on the right side. But notice the divergence here, guys. Okay, look at his hair. His hair is actually the opposite, right? His hair is getting thicker as we go to the right, as his boobs are getting thinner. This is called a divergence, right? A divergence is when what's happening with the oscillator is different than what's happening with the price action. So FBF's hair is getting thicker and thicker, just like the Bitcoin price right here is getting higher and higher, but yet the man boobs are getting lower and lower. These are called bearish divergences, okay? If you want more information on this, you can check out the course, 25% discount in the description. We go over all the different types of divs here. But as we see these things form, this is telling us that we need to be aware that price is losing steam, that we could get a rejection soon. Now, I do want to point out the fact that we potentially have right here a mini range within a larger range, right? We always want to be looking for these ranges. Now, we can see that price put in some pretty clearly defined highs right here yesterday before we got the move to the downside, right? And we can also see that price is now putting in a pretty clearly defined low right here. What that means to me is there's liquidity above these highs because people shorted these highs and were expecting lower and potentially are still holding their trades with the stop loss above the high to give this some playing room to play out, right? Assuming that maybe we just ranged here before a breakdown. That means there's liquidity to be grabbed up here. And if we take out these highs and we come right into our golden pocket 786 area and we continue to see these bearish divergences, that is actually a great place to either, number one, take profit, right? Number two, enter a short, or number three, just observe the price action so that next time you are looking for a trade, you know what you are looking for, right? Because there's always three options. We can do nothing, we could take a long trade, or we could take a short trade. And the great part about trading is it's totally up to you what you want to do. No one's forcing you to hit the buy and sell button, except for me. I actually do have somebody, my Illuminati handlers, they come over, they take my finger, they push it down on the button. They make me do it 322 times, 322, because I'm a member of the Skull and Bones. But I can't talk about it on the internet, guys, because I'll get banned and stuff like that. So here's the thing, right? Right now we are coming up to those highs. We see the bearish divergences forming, right? So we do need to be prepared for a potential rejection, or at least a take profit. All right? Let's see if we can get up there, right? We have the divs forming already, but I want to take out these highs at least. Now, if we can reclaim this level here, then I do think that that gives us more upside where we could like hit my 18K target. So this is target number one, 16.5 to 16.8. Target number two, 18K. All right. Now, here's the thing. I'm in a good position. I'm already short. So if we reject here and I don't even hit my take profits, it's still a winning trade for me and I'm still short. So it's all good. If I was not in a trade right now, I'd probably be much more aggressive taking profits on the long, but I'm in a good position. So the 618, guys, why is this so important? Well, because the 618 is a very popular level to get a retracement from. Okay? The 618 Fibonacci level. If we're going to get a major move, a lot of times you'll notice that we retrace to this area for a bounce or a rejection. And this happens on all time frames. We saw that when we got our bounce down here from the golden pocket. And so now we have to be aware that this is simply just a big move down and then we're getting a retracement and then we'll get another big move down. Because the 618 level, guys, she is a very popular girl in high school. 618. 6Juanita is a very popular girl. Some of you might have heard of her before. She's a beautiful woman. This is her right here. I love her so much. I really do. She's beautiful. My favorite thing about her was always those hair follicles up here. Ooh, look at those hair follicles, nice and juicy. And look at these nostrils. I want to smell her nostrils. They smell great. And look at these lips, guys. Chiclet-shaped lips. Teeth, I mean. Beautiful. Okay? Now, she was a popular girl. A cheerleader, in fact. And she would love when I would help her with her algebra homework. And here I am over here thinking that she had a crush on me. Turns out I was in what's called the friend zone. She liked me because I helped her with her homework. So when I asked her out, guess what happened? harsh rejection, harsh rejection. She gave me that face. She wouldn't even look at me. What made it worse is her other cheerleader friends were standing over there on the bleachers. Everyone was laughing and pointing at me, you know? Because I'm such a nerd, right? Obese, low self-esteem, neck beard, metalhead. You know what I'm saying? I'm just standing there with this face, guys. Totally mind blown. But that's the thing. When price is pumping, people get overly bullish. People get overly bullish when the price is pumping. They think it's never going to come back down. They get overly confident. Do you really think 6 Juanita is going to go out on a date with you? Of course she's not. Of course she's not. Come on, guys. So we have to be aware of that, right? Now, don't get me wrong. We are getting bearish divs right now as we speak. And there is the potential that we simply just grab the liquidity from this high right here and get a chicken's drinking water from this high. This is very, very possible. This is a possibility that I am well aware of. We can actually even see right here that we are getting bearish div on the 1 minute as we grab the liquidity from the high at 16,242, and we are now getting a rejection from there. Okay? It's very possible that we do get a move down from here, guys. And if this is a trade that you would take, the way I would play this is simply like this. Very tight stop. If this is a trade, like, I'm not taking this trade, but if we're looking for setups, this is a setup that has presented itself. We have divergences here. What I would do is I would look to basically take it down to 6 Juanita, right, to retest these lows basically. I am not taking this trade, by the way. I'm just giving an example of how I would set up a trade. This is a good risk to reward ratio right here. Take it down to 6 Juanita. It's a 3-to-1 risk reward, meaning we could take 3 losses in a row, and on that 4th trade, we would win it all back plus a little bit if we were looking to take setups like this. And the thing is, the reason why we target 6 Juanita is because although she is a huge jerk, she'll never date us because we're not cool enough, we're in the friend zone, we still help her with her algebra homework, and she'll be there to give us some support, right, on the downside. She'll be a shoulder to cry on. She will be a shoulder to cry on. So let's pop back into the chat and see what we got going on in here, guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. We got 400 people in here, only 100 likes. This reminds me, it hurts me more than the time 6 Juanita rejected me. Thank you, guys. Shout out to J Armo. I don't know, is that true? I don't know. Pirate X Pirate. Come on, come on. We're trying to keep this PG, guys. We're trying to keep it PG. This is a Christian channel, a family channel, right? We don't talk about Alex Becker and his fib. All right. So shout out to Litecoin, by the way. Litecoin, man. Litecoin is going crazy. We're gonna check out Litecoin, guys. So Tim King is getting ready to go short. Yeah, this is definitely like a place where, you know, if I see, I'm already in a short, so I'm only looking to add to that short if we come higher. I'm only looking to add to that short if we come higher. Check out our 24-minute here. It's tough to say. I think we might have a little more upside here. Let's check out some order flow charts and see what's happening. Let's come over to coinalize.net, our favorite free order flow platform, coinalize.net, y'all. Check it out if you're interested. Let's come back over here and let's make sure that our screen is set up properly. Yeah, it is. Cool. Yeah, we'll come to coinalize.net. Let's see if we have any absorption. We have lots of trades opening up right now. Looks like, guys, we have a whole bunch of we have a big increase of open interest right now, and right now a lot of people are shorting here. A lot of people are shorting this. Let's check out a 5-minute chart here on EXO. Let's check out our 15-minute chart. Let's see how this has been going here. So, you know, we had our initial chickens drinking water down here. You can see clearly that we put in bullish CVD right here. And then even more bullish CVD here, and then even more bullish CVD here. And then we had a whole bunch of longs open up to push us to the upside right here. We can just look at all the longs that opened up on this last move. This move has been healthy, guys. This move has been fueled by longs opening up, and in addition to that, it's been fueled by shorts. We see shorts opening up here too, getting absolutely wrecked the whole way up. Now, here's something interesting. We actually have a lot of shorts that shorted this candle that are still open right now. We potentially may have some trap shorts up here. Potentially. Are they under the water right now? They're like at break even right now. They're break even right now. But we have people that shorted basically this whole way up here. People shorted this whole rise. And that could give us some more fuel to the upside. We don't see any bearish CVD here. And I would say that this move to the upside has been pretty healthy. It's been fueled by an increase of open interest with new longs actually stepping into the market. Right? That is a little bit healthy. Let's see if I can find a healthy picture. Here we go. It's a healthy move to the upside, guys. It's a healthy move to the upside. Very healthy. You can't be healthier than that, right? The best way to stay healthy in life is to cover every single opening into your body. You know, that's why whenever I take a short, aka Bitcoin's taking a dump, I can't take a dump without wearing at least 7 anal masks. People are like, Jason, don't you think it's a little irresponsible to cover up the holes in your body that God created to like detox and purify and keep things running smoothly? Well, here's the thing, guys. You don't do it for yourself. You do it for others. You're actually a bad person if you don't change the way you live your life. You're morally bad. So next time you take a dump, guys, make sure to plug up that hole, because that's the only way you can be a moral person. It's not for you. It's for your grandparents. Now, unfortunately, all of my grandparents recently died of myocarditis. That's okay. I still plug up the butthole whenever I go to the bathroom. Okay? It's all good in the hood, guys. Now, back to this technical analysis. Let's see what we got here. Again, guys, I am not in this trade. If anybody's new right now, I was just simply giving an example. My targets are a little bit higher. My targets for the long trade are a little bit higher here. Okay? As you can see, I've got some targets on the chart here. Just a little bit higher. Now, obviously, I've already taken profit on the long, as you can see. I've locked in a profit, guaranteed, still short, but I am holding out for that 18K level in hopes that we, first of all, come up to my first area of resistance, which is going to be the Golden Pocket 786 point of control of the range, taking out all of these highs, right? I think these highs are just begging to get taken out. Let's see if we can do a little bit more TA here. This is the USDT pair, by the way. Yeah, this is the USDT pair. Let's actually remove some of these things here. So, this is the 4-hour chart, guys. Let's pull out our fib. From the high to the low. Yeah, I really like that golden pocket. I really like this zone. So this is why this is TP zone 1 right here. TP zone 1. I think I have a TP right here. This would be TP zone 2 for me. And then TP zone 3, this wick right here, 18K. These are my targets. These are my targets. This could be a really nice trade, right? We're just buying low, selling high. Just buying low, selling high. And have you guys noticed these crazy USDT wicks lately? I've noticed this, guys. For the past 2 days, every time we get 24-minute BitBoy butt cheeks on Market Cypher B, we get these scam wicks on USDT. It happened yesterday, 24-minute BitBoy butt cheeks. Happened last night, 24-minute BitBoy butt cheeks. Let's check out 24-minute BitBoy butt cheeks. Let's go to our USDT pair here. And if anybody doesn't know what a BitBoy butt cheek is, BitBoy butt cheeks are when we have on Market Cypher B, these big dots right here, right? The reason why we call them Big Bens is because Ben Armstrong famously made these very popular back in January 2021, right? And so BitBoy butt cheeks are basically when we have regular good old Sam Bankman-Fried boobs on Market Cypher B, but we have these very big green dots underneath the oscillator. These are called BitBoy green dots. And the reason why these are called butt cheeks, guys, is because before Sam Bankman-Fried became the picture for my divergence, I was using a picture of uneven butt cheeks, with the right butt cheek was getting some muscular atrophy here. And so this on the 24-minute time frame is a very powerful long signal. I took a long the other night from here. In fact, I almost live streamed it, but I had to cut out before I actually took the trade. But we were looking at this form. I gave the trade setup in the live stream. That's why you should subscribe to the dang channel. Okay. I gave the setup, but the BitBoy butt cheeks, guys, look at what they have been doing on the 24-minute. Now, first of all, they're always a very good signal to long, always. I don't remember ever seeing a 24-minute BitBoy butt cheek that didn't give us a significant move up, and they always give us some time too. They typically give us some time to get in, right? But we had this giant scam wick after the BitBoy butt cheek 6%, and then again last night. Look at this BitBoy butt cheeks. Ooh, actually, this wasn't a BitBoy butt cheek, huh? You know what? I'll bet you it was a BitBoy butt cheek on the USD pair. Yep. No. Huh. I'm wrong, guys. I thought this was a BitBoy butt cheek. Well, anyway, 24-minute regular butt cheeks, they are no joke, and we've been getting these scam wicks on USDT. I guess that's been the point of what I've been trying to say here. Let's pop into chat and see what's going on, guys. Make sure to like the video. Oh, sorry. The mic is rubbing. Yeah, my mic wasn't working today, guys. My internet wasn't working. My mic wasn't working. Nothing was working today. Shout out to Dylan Waves. BitBoy, what's his gateway drug? Yeah, shout out to BitBoy, Ben Armstrong. You know, doing a lot of good stuff in the space. I really like that guy. He helped me out a lot. He's a good guy. Jason didn't expect BitBoy's butt cheeks to be so thin. Well, I think just like Jason Casper, BitBoy skips leg day. You FOMO'd out at 15.5 long. How can I cope? Oh, you FOMO'd out of the long at 15.5? That's all good, man. Wait a second. I mean, that's still a $100 move. That's not a bad scalp. How do you cope? Just accept the fact that you took a really good scalp. You took a good scalp, a 0.75% move. That's a great scalp. And just wait for the next trade. We'll have plenty of opportunity, man. We'll have plenty of opportunity. There's no need to ever regret taking profit. You know, we're not here to ride the move for as long as possible. We're here to take money from the market and get the heck out. Shout out to Titan Trading. Shout out to Chris. What's going on, Chris? Yeah, Royal Fresh, the stream is running good today, so that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, get in, get out, rinse, repeat. That's right. Yeah, we'll have plenty of opportunity, guys. We'll have plenty of opportunity. What's the probability of 16,500 before a dump? Well, as you can see, Falcon, that's where I'm looking to take profit, man. I'm looking to take profit at 16.5K. That's where my red box are, my take profits. So I think the probabilities are good, right? The reason why I think that is because these highs are just looking to get taken out here. These highs are looking to get taken out, especially if we go to the USD chart, right? So let's go to EXO real quick and take a look at let's take a look at the sessions template here. I'm pretty sure that those are all poor highs. I could be wrong. They might have selling tails. Let's see if we can go back in time far enough to see that. Yeah, these are all poor highs, meaning they don't have selling tails here. That makes me think that there's unfinished business up there. I think there's a good chance we could come up there. One last push up. I think, hey, and of course this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't want to short before at least taking out the high on the USD chart, which we have not done yet. Even this high up here, I think there's a lot of liquidity to be grabbed. I think we have a 6 Juanita up there. I think potentially this could be just to trap people shorting. Look at the 24-minute, looking like money flow could cross up as well. You know, if we start to get something like this, that's what I would want to see before taking a short here. I think when we look at the 12-hour, look at the 12-hour. 12-hour technically is giving us BitBoy butt cheeks on the 12-hour. 8-hour? BitBoy butt cheeks on the 8-hour? Wow. Slight BitBoy butt cheek. SBBBC is what we call it for short. I mean, it's slight, right? But I think there's some upward potential here. I'm not bullish, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not bullish. But I definitely think that there's a chance we could come to the high of the range, at least come back and retest this box here, and then potentially even just come up above this high. How many people have been getting so dang bearish, saying we're going to 13K, 10K, 9K, we're not going to come back up. I really think we're going to come back up to test. Well, I shouldn't say I think we're going to. I think it's very possible we come up to at least test these highs, potentially even test these highs, potentially even retest the old range up here, right? This would be a very, 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 very juicy short up here, because that is actually the macro golden pocket from the last high to the low, right? Like the 19150 area, that high volume node. If we just take a look at all the volume that traded in here, we can see, wow, look at that juicy 6 Juanita just waiting to reject us. If we ever had the courage to ask her out on a date, this would be the area where she would slap us in the face. Well, she wouldn't even be nice about it, right? She wouldn't even be nice. This hand that we see here, it's not going to stop in front of our face, guys. It's going to come right to the face. It's going to come right to the face. Let's see if I can get her to slap me in the face. Ah! 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 6 Juanita, you've broken my heart too many times. She really has, guys. And to this day, I've never had a girlfriend, never will have a girlfriend. It's sad, you know. It's not easy being a loser, guys. It's not. Sam the bank man fried your money. Yeah. Yep, Sam, Uncle Sam the bank man. Shout out to Chris M. Brock, who says the market makers buying right now. Retail is sharting. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Millennial Crypto, who says DXY looking bearish. And shout out to Aaron G, who brings out a very good tip of non-financial advice. Capital preservation and patience are key if you want to be very successful over time. Yep, that's 100% true, guys. It's literally step number 1, don't lose money, and then the gains will come. Step number 2, guys, you got to make sure that you have a strategy and that you're sticking to good risk management. Because even if you suck as a trader, if you're using some kind of strategy and good risk management, you'll still be profitable over time. It's just math. The problem is the emotions get in the way, guys. When 6 Juanita rejects you and you've got this emotional music in the background. 6 Juanita! Why did you reject me again? 6 Juanita! She rejected me again! And it makes me want to use bad risk management. It makes me want to use bad risk management. It's tough, guys. It's tough. I couldn't afford to go to the dentist and fix my teeth. I think that's why 6 Juanita wouldn't date me, guys. Now, I probably had a chance with her, I would say. We both of our teeth are kind of, you know. Let's see, get a good comparison. Screenshot this, somebody. All right. Enough of my concupiscence. I guess I shouldn't call that concupiscence. Yeah, shout out to Austin Smith. Am I still short? Yes, I'm still short, Mohammed. I'm still short, guys. I'm long and short. I'm schlong. I'm schlong. I'm still short, and I'm not closing my shorts, guys. I am not closing them. If anything, I'm looking to add to them. But this is my next target here for the long trade. Shout out to FOMO Sapien. I really like that YouTube name. Shout out to All Right, y'all. Yeah, I can't believe they scam so many people. It's like in hindsight so obvious, but you know, I never even looked into FTX. I never even looked into FTX. You know, the funny thing is when Coinbase was making me a little bit scared, because like they were putting my funds on hold, and like they weren't letting me send money and stuff like that. They weren't letting me like make payments and stuff. And when I would buy crypto on spot, it wouldn't go into my account for like a month. And then they quit their affiliate program. They got rid of Coinbase Pro, I think. And I was freaking out. I'm like, man, it seems like Coinbase, something shady's going on. And somebody recommended that I make an account with FTX, and I'm glad I didn't do that. But I never looked into them. But now in hindsight, it's so dang obvious. They were like straight up like World Economic Forum. They pretty much just created, well, the last time I talked about this, my YouTube got shut down. So I'm not going to talk about it. Shout out to Meh, says boobs on the Uno minute. We got boobs on the one? Let's check it. 1 minute boobs. I don't really see the boobs, unless you're talking about upside down boobs. We definitely got upside down boobs on the 1 minute. I don't see this yet. How much percent of my long have I already TP'd? I've taken out, let's see, how much do I even have left on it? Taken out more than half. Taken out more than half. I originally had 4 BTC on it. So I've locked in a good profit. Like I'm satisfied. I'm totally satisfied with it. And if it runs, this could be a real nice long to the top of the range there. Shout out to Phil89. Shout out to Luke, who's short on Matic and is glad that he was schlong as well. Yeah, you can't go wrong schlonging. That's what they say, right? Can't go wrong if you're in a schlong. What indicators do I have on Bybit? I have the RSI and the AO. RSI and the AO. I don't really even use them. I don't know why I have them there. It just looks cool. Why am I only in a 16x long? Well, the reason I'm only in a 16x long is because I wanted to give myself a little more playroom. Let me check out Crypto Carnage. Crypto Carnage. What are you guys talking about in here? Like buttons? What do I think of metaverse? What do you mean by metaverse? Like, what do I think of the metaverse? Well, here's the thing. Like, to me, 16x is kind of low leverage. I know it seems high for some folk, but for me, it's actually kind of low leverage. I'll be honest with you. Like, that gives me some nice playroom on the trade to not get liquidated. And here's the thing. I'm only risking per trade. I only risk 0.5 to 3% of my total trading capital, regardless of my leverage. And the position size changes depending on leverage and depending on entry and stop loss, right? So it doesn't make it more risky. Like, people have to understand, leverage is a tool to put more money on a trade while you're risking less. That's what leverage is there for. But man, now we're starting to come down a little bit here. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, this could actually be bullish. This could be bullish CVD here. So let's see if we can get another move up. This could be bullish. Yeah, this could be bullish. This could be bullish. Let's see if we get that last push up while we're on stream here. Or maybe a huge catastrophic dump and I get wrecked on stream. Either way, it makes for good YouTube content. Guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We got 500 people in here. Only 200 likes. Again, this hurts my heart more than the time 618 broke up with me. Let's see. We got some questions in chat right now that I want to address. Abdullah says he longed 16,150. Should you close? Bro, I cannot give you that answer, my friend. I cannot give you that answer. I'm sorry, bro. I would not have longed that. But, you know, all I can say is I would not have taken that long. If you had a plan to take that long, and you had a reason to get in, and you have a plan to get out, and an invalidation point, then stick to your plan. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Shout out to Des C. Yo. What's going on? Am I in the trading dungeon right now? Yes, I am. Yes, I am in the trading dungeon. I am down here in the TA dungeon, guys. And it's cold. That's why I got this hat on, guys. I'm cold. But, you know, I know what you're saying. Why do I have a sleeveless shirt? In case I have to do a double bicep flex, guys, you can never be caught with sleeves, even if it's cold out. It's a price you have to pay. But you can make up for it with the hood and the hat, okay? Bullish Carolina tooth pattern on the lower time frame. Not sure what that is. Okay, so my best advice for struggling traders is have a strategy that you trade with. Looks like things are not bullish anymore. Looks like that bullish DVD was just leading. That's step number one. Have a strategy in place. Okay. Step number two, use risk management. Use good risk management. That's it. That is it, guys. If you can do those two things and stick to it, like, that's the thing, you have to stick to it. Do not risk more than you should per trade. Do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your capital per trade. Stick to a strategy. Wait for your setups to play out, right? I waited a very long time to get into this long. I was waiting for a long time. When did I post this? On the 15th of November. It's the 21st that it actually happened. A week. To wait a week for this trade setup to play out. Right? And honestly, I took like 2 scalps last week only. And so this is like the first trade I've taken in a while, and it's so far it's been a good one. It's honestly not been that profitable yet, but it's still something. And if you just wait and stick to your plans and use good risk management, then you're not going to get wrecked. right? Doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money or win every trade, but it means you're not going to blow your account, and over time you'll get better and better and better at it. I know, like, risk management is number one. I know I keep saying that word, risk management. Here's why it's number one, right? Risk management is number one because, first of all, you're in control of how much you win and lose, right? Every single trade you take, the risk has already been calculated, and so has the potential reward. If you know you're only going to lose 0.5%, worst case scenario, for every single trade you take, then all you need is one trade that gives you a 3% gain, and you could take 6 losses in a row and make it back in one trade, right? You could break even with 6 losses and 1 win. But if you're gambling and you're putting way too much on every trade, then there's no way you're going to make that back, and it's an uphill battle. Because if you blow 10% of your account, if you make back 10% on your smaller account, it's not going to be equal to 10% of what your account originally was. It's an uphill battle. You have to be slow and consistent. The slow and consistent gains, don't focus on the money. Just focus on the process, right? What is CBD? CBD is cumulative volume delta. And we can see that using coinalize.net. Guys, if you want more information on all this stuff, check out both of the courses. Go to learn.jasoncaspertrading.com. We have the comprehensive trading course, and then we have the advanced order flow trading course. There's a 25% discount on both of the courses right now if you go to learn.jasoncaspertrading.com and use the coupon code SBF for Super Black Friday. Also, if you want to join the Discord where we go through all these levels and make these plans every single day, you can go to patreon.com/JasonCasper. We have an excellent team of traders in there posting the juiciest technical analysis. Also, if you want a nice tool to make thumbnails, check out pickmonkey.com, guys. Check out pickmonkey.com. You can dye your tongue green, make your eyes blue and purple as well. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who would not want to do that? And shout out to the dislikers of the video. May the Lord bless you. Do I think Binance will experience? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Carpe Diem crypto. I don't know. Like, who knows? It seems like Binance wanted this whole thing to go down, if we have to be honest. Why else would CZ make tweets like that and say, yeah, I'm selling all my crypto? It seems very contrived, the whole thing. But you know what? Who knows? And honestly, at the end of the day, who cares, right? We're just here as traders to capitalize on the short-term volatility. And as hodlers, if the price dumps, we're buying on spot, you know? Hey, shout out to Jason Casper VIP live streams. What's going on, Jason Casper VIP live streams? Hope you're doing well, man. How can we use CME gaps? The way we use CME gaps is we use them as areas where price is potentially going to retest. So, for example, we can see that last week when we closed on Friday, we had a CME gap right here. Now, USDT already filled this gap, but we have a CME gap right here, and it's very probable, more probable than not, that these gaps close, right? So we come up to close the gap right in the middle of 6 Juanita. And so, yeah, basically those gaps, they tend to get filled because the futures chart leaves a gap there, and those gaps tend to get filled. So we actually do have one right here at 16,525. And if I'm not mistaken, 16,500, that level sounds familiar. Let's check out 16,500. Wow, we also have a naked daily point of control right at 16,500. Lots of confluence, guys. CME futures gap, 6 Juanita, just waiting to smack us in the face. Ow. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's ears on that one. Hope I didn't hurt your ears. Hurt my face, though. Yeah, we got a naked daily point of control. Yeah, let's check out Litecoin, guys. Litecoin. So Litecoin is basically doing what I thought Bitcoin was going to do, guys. I really thought that Bitcoin was going to stay in the range, get a CDW, and come back up to the top of the... I mean, literally, this is what I thought Bitcoin was going to do. That's why I was long. Right, let's look at what Litecoin did quick here. So Litecoin put in the bottom in June, just like what we did for Bitcoin. We put the bottom in the middle of June. We traded the range. We came back down to the low of the range, just like what Bitcoin did. But Bitcoin got a tiny bounce and then a dump. Litecoin just kept on going there. Right? Litecoin just kept on going. After we came back down, like we held support at the bottom of the range for a bounce. Bitcoin lost the range. Very interesting. This is bullish looking to me. Now, here's what I am looking at for Litecoin right now, is taking out these highs. So for a Litecoin short, I have, this is the daily time frame. We have this daily order block in 786 right up here, where potentially the chickens could drink water as well. Right, so this could be a really nice potential short coming up. If we put on our good friend Market Cipher B, we could see that we could get a really bearish div on the daily here. This is a very high momentum wave. So if we do something like this, that could be bearish. And we've got a daily order block right here. We've got 786, 6 Juanita's older sister. You know, sometimes, here's the thing. So 6 Juanita, she sometimes, if she's in the right situation, her friends aren't watching, she might go out with us. And she'll do it out of pity. Alright, she'll do it out of pity. And we'll go to her house. We'll help her with her algebra homework. Okay, basically we do all the work for her. She doesn't know how to do algebra. We do the work for her so she can pass. But, you know, then her older sister, 786, is there as well. And 786 is much more beautiful than 6 Juanita. Way out of our league. There's no way that out of pity, 786 is going to go out with us. And we could see 786 chilling upstairs at $75.48. And I'm using the Binance chart here, guys. Shout out to Crypto Pumpet, who's going to go and drain the main vein. Is that why Michael Saylor mentioned Litecoin? Interesting. Okay, well, that could be why. Well, here's the thing for Litecoin, guys.